What do you need to know about their company? What do you need to know about their company to consider even working there? That's one of the questions that I'm asking the high school students to be prepared for as we introduce them to a bunch of companies that are interested in hiring them. Preparing young people for asking questions about, like, what do you need to know about this company? So we did some role playing last week with some high school students. I had my buddy John Kane there, and I said, well, if you were going to work for John, what would you want to know about him and his company that you would consider working there, right? And so we went through, a process of, of what questions do you need answered to see if you guys are valuable to companies. What do you need to know about his company to see if you'd consider working there? And so it was everything, the obvious, the benefits, the pay, what you physically do. But in some of the nuances were, what's the team like? What's the culture like? How long has the team been there? That was a really interesting, provocative question, right? How long has the team been there? So you get an idea of, like, is there a high turnover there? Is that a company that retains talent? What does it take to be successful there? That's another question that was really healthy and helpful to ask, and for the students to be thinking about, like, to be successful in your company, what are some things that need to be true? And in the process of asking the what, when you switch gears into the why, like, why would they want to hire you? If you ask good what questions, then they're actually going to give you all the answers as to why they would hire you, right? So for instance, if one of the what questions is, when you're asking about a company and you say, hey John, what's the average tenure? What's the average employment of some of your employees? And they say, gosh, some of the guys have been there 30 or 40 years. So what he's telling you, right, we're telling the young guys, like, by asking good what questions, now you're getting good opportunity to get some information on some insight into the why. Why would you hire me? Well, because one of the people that I admire, high school students speaking, one of the people that I admire the most is my grandfather. One of the reasons I admire him is because he's been a postal worker for 45 years, and I just admire how consistent he is. And so the what question gives you the insight to frame up your why. Why should they hire you? Because one of the things that we talk to the young people about is, like, what's the likelihood that you're going to come into the company and stay there for a while, or stay there possibly for your whole career? Like, I would be talking to high school students, like, consider working at Alluring Glass for your entire career. Anyway, so as we get into this, trying to prepare some video content for a bunch of our high school students to be like, ask good what questions. What do you need to know about the company that you would consider taking your time, talent, and treasure and investing it in their business? What do you need to know? So anyway, really good, really important questions for you to be asking for the what, and tomorrow I'll unpack more of the why.